Hey team! Hey, so I wanted to just come on here really quick because I've had a couple of people asking, how do I start my very first challenge group? Like, how do I really get started? I just want to kind of take it back to when I got started as a coach. I signed up in August of 2015 and I didn't start my first challenge group until October. So let me just tell you, I used my uplines, my coaches challenge groups for a few months as I was going through the training, as I was getting acclimated with our products and our programs. So please don't ever feel like you cannot add people to Now It's Change for Gains. That's going to be an ongoing challenge group. The name will probably be changed with the season or every quarter or something like that. But that's an ongoing group. You are always welcome to add people to that. So just to kind of get that out there first, you're always welcome to add people to our ongoing challenge group. But when you're ready to start, expanding your wings and starting your own groups and really just, starting your own team and wanting to start things and starting systems like that, how I got started with my first group, I did multiple different things. When I started, I had one ongoing group or one group, and I made that group every month. No, I had an ongoing group. So this is what I did. I made one group. It was called Building Our Journey. And I added people to it. It was in October, and it was all family and a couple friends. I added Christy, my upline, to it. I think Jameson. So I added people that I knew because I only had one or two challengers. So I added people just so people would be in the group. And then it was an ongoing group for that month, and then I added them into a grad group, and that was called BU. I didn't even have a team page yet, a team name yet. This was 2 months post me getting started. So I had my month-long group, Building Our Journey, and then the ongoing group, BU. So those names never changed. I would just take people from Building Our Journey and put them into Team BU. And the content that I used, I followed a 7-day prep week, and then I did the 21-day challenge. So I always kind of followed the 21-day fix just because I love that program. That was the program I was doing, and it usually fits a lot of people's needs because they need help with nutrition and workouts, and they don't have time and they don't have money. So it kind of answers and checks all those boxes because it's one of our cheaper programs, and it has that nutrition system. And they're only half-hour workouts, and it's amazing. It targets every muscle group in our body. So I always did 21-day programs or challenges with the 7-day prep week. So it ended up being about a month anyways. So when I added people into that group in Building Our Journey, our prep week would start on, say, a Monday, and then we would start our group the following Monday. The content that I took for these challenge groups, I'm going to show you guys here. I'm going to switch over. In your Coach Online Office, under your sales and marketing tabs, under product toolkits, I think I've gone over this. There's a couple of videos I've made with this, but this is gold. All of the programs are right here. So all the information on all of these programs, we have, FAQs, the product training guide. This really goes over what equipment is needed, what the program is, who to target, who the best person to do the program would be, talking points. So that kind of, I'm not sure, just kind of talking points to bring up conversations with people. FAQs, this one right here, the challenge group guide. If you click view challenge group guide, this goes through a whole week of prep week plus exact posts, okay? So this is what I used verbatim. Yeah, I kind of switched it to my own words and this and that, but I went through and used, these have been updated since I started, so these are actually awesome. That's really neat. But this goes through everything. This is prep week, and then week 1. This is your very first day, right? So it's a motivational post, and then Tuesdays nutrition post, and then Wednesdays a fitness post. So all of the group or all of the products, all the programs have their own challenge group guide, and there's also a multi-program guide, and there's also just a Shakeology guide. So now what I do, like if I don't have something that an idea or something to post about, I'll come on here and go on like the Shakeology guide and be like, I really want a good fact about Shakeology today. Beachbody is amazing to have all of these tools for us in our Coach Online office. So our online office, yes, it's used for like our business and to track like our customers and our commissions and things like that. But it's also like our office. It holds so much information. So I'm going to go back here. So let's go back to just the product toolkits here. You could click any single one of these programs. So like just the Shakeology here, like they have the same stuff. This one looks different. See, they update this so much. So they have so many people always working on updating the marketing strategy, the content, the visual, eye-catching information. So under your sales and marketing, it's either under challenge group tools or product toolkits. The challenge group tools, this is for like the challenge tracker actually, or this is to help people choose which challenge pack would be best for them. A lot of people ask me that. How do you know what's best for people? This kind of just gives you a layout of pricing and stuff. But if you are interested, that kind of brings me to another question. If you are wondering, like, how do you give people recommendations on what programs to have or, what would best suit them? Ask them questions. Ask them, do you have 30 minutes to an hour to work out? Do you only have 22 minutes to work out? 22-minute hardcore? Do you struggle with nutrition? What kind of workouts do you like to do? Weightlifting, so body weight. Do you only like yoga? People with limitations or, knee problems or this or that. Like PiYo is a great, low impact, high intensity though program. So you really have to just do your research, right? Get to know your product. YouTube is great also, but our Coach Online office has it all right for us. So to go back to kind of how I run these groups, so on Facebook, I have the Building Our Journey group. That's the actual month-long challenge group. And then when I was done with that, I would, send a message or whatever and say, okay, I'm adding you into this ongoing group. That's where we could check in, daily or, this or that, just to keep that ongoing support. Well, I found out that I was giving a lot of my time to my current group, the current Building Our Journey group, and BU, that ongoing, graduate group was kind of going by the wayside, and I wasn't posting as consistently as I should have been, and it was kind of just like a dead zone. So I personally needed to change up that system. So now, after multiple different trials and tries, now I just have the one group that everyone just goes into, and I personally like that. But what works for you, what works for you. So let me know if you guys have any more questions. I'm free to always, give my advice, answer questions, anything like that. But I just wanted to come live quick and kind of show you that gold in our online office, because that's where I get all of my content, and it's so much information on all the programs. I haven't done all the programs, so I come on here and look at talking points or ask people on our team page, like, hey, do you have any testimonies from this program or whatever? So I hope that kind of helps you guys kind of get started with your first challenge groups. But again, you're always welcome. And, I'm allowing you guys, I want you guys to run in our group too. You could always add people to ours. So I hope that you guys have a good Thursday and talk soon.